Hey y'all, and welcome back. Sam with the one here. Let's go ahead and continue. Where do we need to go next? To the next Earth Pulse point. I guess we'll head on out to the ship and try to sail there, and then we'll probably do a cutscene or a skit telling us where to go next.
Hey, Laviset! Medessa let me sleep in her bed last night. She's warm for a snake lady. That's great. She's gonna help me take a bath now. You should come join us too. What? I couldn't. It's okay. I don't mind at all.
Hey, Kamoana. Did you know? Dial started to grow a brand
Really?
new tail.
Wow, really? I want to see.
Oh, that's so
He's
cool.
up at the observation tower.
Let's go see. Medessa, you too.
All right. But don't run, or you'll trip.
We'll submit this is with us for right now.
Thanks, Eleanor. I appreciate it.
Having some girl trouble, my little Malik?
I'm just glad Kamoana and Medessa are starting to feel better.
Yeah. They both still have a long way to go. But it's such a relief to see them smiling.
We've got bigger things to worry about. Hurry up and locate the next Earth Pulse point.
Right. Okay.
Must you always be so blunt, Velvet?
I
Yeah.
must, in fact. We're up against the Abbey here, and sooner or later they'll find this place.
That's true. But still.
Do we go find another hideout?
No, we'll keep on the offensive. We'll capture the remaining Therians before the Abbey finds us.
As a swordsman, I can respect that mindset.
I'm not so
Two.
sure we could hold this place anyway.
3,
And we've got no obligation to.
4 for the bug, 5 for the birds.
I found
we have 5, so
another
we need
Earth Pulse
2
point.
more.
It's in the eastern part of Eastgand, I think.
But that's...
Is that our hometown?
all right. We're headed for Eastgand.
Then our first stop should be Port Taliesin.
That would be hilarious if it's in our hometown.
Hey, get this! I was out fishing the other day, when before I knew it, I'd
Oh,
wound
no
up
Class
near
4
a
Island.
Class 4 island. Once I realized what was happening, I tried to turn the ship around, but then it got dark all around me.
Was it a sudden storm?
I wish! It was this great monstrous bird!
Ooh.
Damn thing had wings big enough to cover up the whole blasted sky!
That sounds like a bit of a stretch to me.
You think I'm lying? Then check it out for yourself. You just might not make it back alive.
A huge bird.
That's cool. Oh boy, there's a bunch of skits again.
When mankind's despair reaches its pinnacle, Inomata shall reach out and bring an end to all.
So that song bothers you too?
No matter how many times I read it, I don't see any good in it.
Yeah.
Understanding that ancient tongue is difficult, right? Perhaps there's another interpretation? Maybe the end to all actually means an end to all human suffering, for example.
That is a possibility. But we're far too lacking in material to know anything for sure.
We need the other half of that book, or some other text on Inomata.
We don't have the time to search for it. Wouldn't even know where to start looking.
And don't forget that that book is just a copy. Whoever transcribed it might have made an error, too.
That's an unexpectedly sharp
That's
insight coming
true.
from you.
I'm an expert at errors. When Miss Magilu made me copy magic tomes for her, I did it pretty half-heartedly.
Oh no.
Didn't that cause a lot of problems?
Well, when she tried to cast a spell from one of the tomes, the spell exploded in her face. It's really her own fault,
I'm
though.
understanding more of their
She told me
love-hate
to copy
relationship.
100 books in 3 days! That's impossible! Oh, how cruel! Cruel is right! That witch is a real devil, I tell you! A slave driver!
Bien Fu, let's go somewhere a little more private, shall
I'm
we?
guessing she didn't know that you sabotaged her.
Hush now. There's no need to worry. I'll make it a half-hearted punishment.
Good. That's what you deserve, Bienfu.
Grimoire always looks like she never wants to do any work, but despite all her grumbling, when she starts a job, she gets it done. And quickly, too.
Yeah.
She's frank, but she still takes care not to say
thought
anything
she
to
was
hurt
Grimoire.
anyone's feelings. I have to say, I
Sorry.
like that in a woman.
That's a pretty
It's
lame
charming.
joke.
Well, sorry if I'm inconsiderate and charmless then.
I didn't mean it like that. You're all still so young and have led different lives. Can't fault you for being you.
Well, if you're saying we lack a certain air of maturity, I might not disagree.
That's for sure. It's true Lord Artorius has scolded my lack of composure at times.
Although I do get the impression that Grimoire has been dependable like that since she was young.
And it's a good impression at that. Old Grim's been that way since the day she was born. I hate to admit it, but her combination of insightful words and deadpan expression has charmed the hearts of many a Moloch. At her peak, she had a fan club 8,848 members strong, and her dinner shows would sell out the day the tickets went on sale. Molochim came by the droves to doze off listening to her live readings of ancient books.
Wow! I had no idea she was so popular.
Yeah, she's even a regular feature in Who's Who Among Norman.
Now that I think about it, I could see how a person could interpret her lethargy as patience and her vague dispassion as maturity and poise. Compared to her, I'm just...
Were you just trying to imitate her?
No, I didn't mean to.
Whether you meant to or not, that kind of felt like her just now. I can see it in you, waiting to be awakened. That sophisticated charm.
Me? Sophisticated and charming? I don't know.
Try talking like her. You know how she lets her sentences trail off. This is your make or break moment here.
All right. I think I know what you mean. Here goes nothing. Oh. What do you think, Laphicet? Do I sound like her?
No.
It feels a little off, but you're definitely doing it. I think.
Eh.
Aw, you don't have to grow up, Madam Eleanor. You're cute just the way you are.
You stay out of this, Bienfu!
This island's really something. No way I'd want to go to prison here, but it'd make a great hideout. If I'm gonna be left in charge of this place, I'll turn it into the best hideout ever.
You're in charge?
Someone has to look after this place while you're all running around.
Doesn't look like it.
Maintaining the ships in the base, watching the Prince and Medusa, keeping Kamoana company. I'll keep this place running ship-shape, so that you all can focus on looking for the Therians.
But those are just odd jobs anyone could do. You're a navigator. Isn't that a waste of your talents?
You dolt! These are important tasks! Someone's gotta do it!
Maybe enjoys
We've
taking a
got
break.
another navigator. But is there anyone besides me that could handle all of this by themselves? Besides, ever since I lost my tail, my balance has been off. The seasickness is killing me!
That's your story and you're sticking to it? Tell the truth. You don't want to come because you're afraid you'll be hurt again.
No. That's not it at all.
I was about to say, you only got hurt that one time. As far as we know.
Not that I really care, but who ended up winning the fishing competition when we were trying to catch a Therian?
Man, that was a while ago. I lost because I came away with nothing.
No, it was a draw. As I'm sure everyone remembers, all I fished up were octopus demons. We were competing over who would catch the Therian. Demons didn't count, so my score was 0-2.
No, the loss is mine, and I'm not giving it to
Oh,
you.
Lord.
That's not just something you can up and decide like that. In fact, by fishing up those octopus demons, I put everyone in danger. That should count for negative points. I lost.
Who cares? It was all in fun.
I care. Every competition must have a winner and a loser, no matter what. That's just how
Then why'd you try fighting for a draw
Yeah,
just like
I'm
5
with Eisen
seconds
on
ago?
this one. It doesn't do anyone any good to make the final results murky.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. Eisen, your curse would mean that the odds were stacked against you from the start. That doesn't make for a fair competition, does it?
Yeah, she's got a good point. We'll just have to settle the score some other way.
What can you guys do? Play cards? Chess? What?
Cards are a no-go for me. I'll just end up drawing jokers.
And I can play shogi, but I don't know chess.
Then what about arm wrestling? Would that work?
Whoa, whoa! Having a demon and a Moloch clasp hands is just asking for trouble with malevolence.
Huh?
You're both adults, so why not a drinking contest?
Oh.
That's it.
That
If
could
we have
be
a drinking
fun.
contest, we'll be able to compete on an even playing field.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. I'll have the crew bring out the drinks.
Bring out a third for me.
Well, that's one way of resolving it, I suppose.
Whatever gets it done. I'm not gonna complain.
If you guys are gonna have a drinking contest, you're gonna need some tasty snacks to go with all that alcohol, right?
Definitely. Let's go out and fish us some snacks.
Yeah, let's take out the little boat. We can even pick up where we left off our fishing competition.
Didn't we just figure out he can't really fish?
He can't swim either. That little boat's
We're
gonna
just about to
capsize.
finally resolve this mess. Why'd you have to go and stick your nose into it?
What? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do anything wrong! Bien!
Are we just going? I guess we're going straight there. Yeah. Stockton Low or Saxon. Ooh.
It's sour. So you've kept your sense of taste? In my dreams I have. Nowhere else. Does that make this a dream? It would have to be, wouldn't it? After all.
You're dead.
I devoured you.
That's right. Don't you go forgetting it.
How could I ever forget it? The taste of your... How could I ever...
This scan is really gonna screw with Velvet's mental state.
Looks like the fog's rolling in.
Yep. Eleanor, there's something I want to be sure we get perfectly clear.
Alright. What is it?
Laphicet is not your little Moloch.
What? That's all you wanted to say? You realize he doesn't belong to you either, right?
Indeed I do. Laphicet's his own person, and not anyone else's.
You're right. Malachim aren't just tools to be used by exorcists as they pleased. I'll be more careful not to forget that.
Good, as long as we're on the same page.
Since we're on the subject of reminders, you haven't forgotten our little bet, have you, Velvet?
You mean the 100 gold on whether I'd break? No, I haven't forgotten.
A word of caution. People can fight against pain, but they can't fight against happiness. If you're keen on winning our bet, I'd steer clear of ill-fitting dreams.
Sorry to break it to you, but all I have anymore are nightmares.
The fog's cleared. Good thing we didn't wind up getting lost in it.
Of course we didn't. Who do you think is running this ship?
A bunch of shameless rogues who are very good at shameless roguery.
Damn straight.
But it's strange. These waters don't usually see much fog.
Ghost ship? Is there gonna be a ghost ship park? Oh, I hope so. That'd be cool if there's a ghost ship park. I need to start selling some stuff too.
Whoa! It's like a castle.
This used to be the base of operations for a rich trading family. When trouble came knocking, they were ready for it, to say the least.
Wow! They must have had a lot of enemies.
But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, it's just another town in the middle of nowhere. But even so, to us, it was the big city of our dreams.
You know this area well.
I grew up near here. Keep on going, and you'll run into a ball. My home village.
Then the Therian is...
Yeah, somewhere in my village.
Is that okay?
No one will know me there. Everyone I knew, I already devoured.
Yeah. Meow. 2:30. I can actually open this one.
I just love the feel of the sun on my face. I'm glad the fog finally cleared up. For days it was so thick, you couldn't see past your own nose.
We're lucky a demon didn't show up in all that fog.
Midgand hasn't had much demon trouble to speak of. Didn't you know that? During the Advent, towns all across Midgand were attacked by demons. It was Lord Artorias who saved us. Ever since, our towns have seen almost no demon attacks.
Is that true?
Oh, pardon me, Lady Exorcist. But if you're with the Abbey, surely you've heard about how things are here in Midgand.
Not necessarily.
Of course, demons are lurking about outside our towns. But for whatever reason, they don't attack us where we live.
That sounds unbelievable.
Everyone who visits us from abroad says the same thing. But this is neither joke nor lie. Everyone says that Lord Artorias' power lingers here, protecting our town against the demons. Whatever the reason, you're safe here. Relax, and please enjoy yourselves.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Why do demons avoid these towns?
That's a good question.
I'd like to see you in some new...
We need to sell first. Sell materials. Can't sell those fragments, because those are worth a lot. Yeah, let's sell 60. Sell 50. Get 21,000 from that. Nice. And we can sell these. I think I want to keep one of each flag, so. Stock up on that. Definitely stock up on that. Quartz paper. Huh. Actually, we'll hold off. Yeah, we'll hold off on buying those for now. We need to buy the boots, though. Equipment. Oh, you need a new talisman. Okay, we'll get you one of those. We can give you the boots. You need a new doll. What did we settle on? I think we settled on feldspar for you. And you need the new boots. I think I want to upgrade her garments. That's weak for upgrading that. Oh, well, probably his blades. Actually, yeah, we'll do his blades first. Dismantle. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. Don't dismantle that yet. Oh, and what he needed a new talisman, so we'll probably just go ahead and buy a talisman.
You're travelers, right?
Learn
How
more
are other
about
towns
Berseria.
doing? Is the demon blight as bad as they say?
Demons are
See what
attacking
else we can
cities
learn.
all the world over, and the demon blight is spreading like wildfire! It's nuts!
That's terrible. Living in this town, I almost forgot about the demons. There hasn't been a case of demon blight here since the Advent. Nothing much has changed over the past 3 years.
Yeah. This town's the same as it's always been.
You've been here before?
Many times.
Really now? Wait, there is something that changed. The prickle boar meat.
The prickle boar meat?
What about it?
Yep, it's gotten much easier to get your hands on high-quality, tasty meat.
Oh.
The hunters are probably able to do so well because they don't have to worry about demon attacks. Well, I hope you enjoy your return to Taliesin. Have fun.
Huh.
A town without demons.
Could be there's a Therian at the Earth Pulse Point in Eastgand that's devouring the malevolence. What do you think?
That would certainly explain things.
Yeah, that certainly would. There's another conversation.
Ah, damn! I forgot today was the day Nico was coming. I missed out on buying that special quiche.
That's too bad. I wish she'd just open up a shop here. You'd think it would be easier than always having to make the long trek from a ball.
I heard she doesn't want to leave the village because she's waiting for her missing friend to return.
What are you talking about? A ball's nothing but a ruin!
What? Well, you're a morbid young woman. Sure, the place was hit pretty bad by a demon a few years ago, but it's not like it's abandoned.
Many of the villagers were hurt, but thanks to Lord Artorius,
Wait,
nearly
what?
all of them survived in the end.
Can't be!
It certainly is. In fact, there's a girl from there, Nico, who comes here once
that
a
our
week
best
to
friend?
sell things.
Just yesterday, my husband sent medicine to the general store there and got some juicy prickle boar meat in return.
That can't be right. With my own hand,
Velvet?
Oh boy.
Our scout... Scout...
What's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
So going up here is the way to go.
Good
Speak
day.
to him, then we'll
How
do
are
that
you liking
skit to find
Taliesin?
out what's
I
up.
bet you're surprised not to see any exorcists.
Yeah, I've never been to a town like this.
The exorcists stationed in Eastgand often leave to help deal with problems in other parts of the world. Then again, few are stationed here to begin with.
Are they on another of those expeditions now?
That's right. They're currently in Northgand, helping put down a group of dangerous demons. Even though they're gone, we still have regular exorcist patrols stop by. We feel safe enough with them. Maybe they should just move the capital to Eastgand. Of course, I know there's no way that would happen.
Let's see if I got the chance to.
Velvet said a ball was wiped off the map, but it sounds like someone's been coming from there with things to sell. Do you think a new group of settlers moved in?
Apparently that merchant Nico is someone Velvet knows.
She said something about Artorius having saved the village. Do you think it had something to do with the Earth Pulse Point?
I can't say. We've heard too many conflicting things.
Either that or
This
I'm
feels wrong to me.
actually did remove
really,
their
really wrong.
We won't find the truth by wandering
You know, they
blindly
turn
in
the
the
demons,
dark.
maybe I reverse
The
that
path
process
forward
somehow?
is our only way.
Right. It's not like we can turn back.
But Miss Mogulu, what if there's darkness ahead too?
Then we'll take a nice nap together. Forever, probably.
Oh. That festival over in a ball sure was fun, wasn't it? It sure was. What a cheerful and happy place. And the food was amazing. I'd love to go back sometime. I loved the prickle boar meatballs. Nico's quiche was so good. It was a master quiche. This Nico must be a great cook. I'd love to try this master quiche. Where did you learn a joke like that? Anyway, Taliesin's Fisherman Festival is coming up soon. We've got to show the folks from a ball a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna help my
Rokuro
uncle
and
catch
Aizen
lots
should
of
definitely
tasty fish for
participate
the
in that.
festival. What do you think you'll catch? Pickled mackerel, tuna rolls, oh, and duck stew. Those are all the names of dishes, silly. And a duck isn't a fish, it's a bird. I swear, you don't think of anything but food.
Nico's quiche.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna screw with Velvet. I will say, this is a confusing place to get around to. There's also like twists and turns and all sorts of stuff like that. That's where it is, it's up there. Okay. Be the last conversation here.
Ask me what this town's known for. Answer: stairs.
Yeah, I've never seen
aren't
this
wrong.
many stairs before in my life.
You're close to the sea and the weather is beautiful and everything, but doesn't all this climbing make life here hard?
Not at all. I walked the stairs here since I was a child. A little climb like this is nothing. Everyone raised here has a strong set of legs and a sturdy back. You couldn't turn a profit selling back medicine here. No way, no how.
Look around for a chest, a couple other chests real quick, 'cause there's two more here. So we'll try to get some of the items from them. Ah. Up it, what is it around? No, because that's the cat's chest. Where could it be? I just want to have explored most of the city. No. Ah, I don't think I've been this direction. This was probably over here somewhere. No, and I guess I did. I just didn't recognize it from that direction. Well, no use looking for it now. We're just going to go ahead and end the episode here before we progress over to our village and see what's been happening over there. Very interesting to see, I guess, try to get down to the truth of the matter as to what happened that day 3 years ago. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it, and I will catch all of y'all next time. Bye!